Now, the scariest thing for any entrepreneur is losing all their money or majority of their money and starting from zero. But if that were to happen to me, I've already laid down a roadmap of how exactly I would rebuild exactly how to go from 0 to 100,000 in capital and going forward from that 100K and flipping it to a million and forward. Now, obviously, I'm not at the million mark as of right now, but we'll be there very, very soon. But anyways, in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you and giving you a roadmap of how personally, this is very personalized to me, so take this with a grain of salt, how I would go from 0 to 100K as fast as possible. Right off the bat, how would I go from 0 to 5K in budget? Now, I personally wasted a ton of my life looking for ways to make money fast with $0. There's videos on YouTube how to do surveys, how to do this. There's multiple methods that I'm gonna be straight with you. They almost 99.9% of them don't work, and if you find one that works, you're gonna spend a lot of time for a little bit of reward. Obviously, you can do surveys all day, weeks, but it just gets way too boring. And obviously, if you can stick through that, well, be my guest. But the easiest way to do this from going from 0 to 5K is by getting a job. Now, if you're watching this in 2021 or in the future, especially if you're watching 2021, there's a lot of job opportunities. There's actually a surplus of people or businesses looking for workers because everybody wants to stay at home. They either have online business now or they want to sit at home collecting unemployment. So either way, finding a job shouldn't be too difficult. Find the best rate and find the job that you can get in. Now, obviously, if you don't have any college degree, it's going to be a little bit tougher than if you have one. But going forward, I don't think a college degree actually really matters in terms of getting a job. And especially if you're watching this, you're here to build an online empire and you're not here to follow a 9-to-5 roadmap. So anyways, 0 to 5K, I would get a job. If I get one at McDonald's, Taco Bell, a family restaurant, or some other businesses where I can put in manual labor. That is the key. Stop finding ways online how to turn a 0 to 1K or 2K. The best and safest way to do this is to get a job and build up that capital. Save as much money as you can. Now, if you're younger, if you have no expenses, this is absolutely perfect. Then you have no other excuses to spend money. Just save everything. Save every single penny. It's going to be worth it. Now, if you're an adult and you're watching this, it is going to be a little bit tougher, but it's still doable. Just budget. Make sure you know how to budget for your expenses. Pay yourself first. It's going to take a little bit longer since you have actual expenses that you need to spend money on monthly. But anyways, save till you have around 5,000 in the bank. I'm not here to tell you that you need your entire month worth of salary in terms of a emergency fund. Obviously, it's important to have an emergency fund, but in today's tutorial is actually just about how to go from 0 to 100K as fast as possible. And then in the meantime, when you are going from 0 to 5K, let's say you have 1,000 already from your job, you got your first paycheck, you can start a side hustle. Don't overcomplicate it. The easy and safest side hustle is definitely flipping items. Now, there's tons of tutorials on YouTube. I don't have any on this channel, but look up flipping. You can buy and sell from Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. If you're in the UK, I think Gumroad is one. And there's a ton of other ones like Mercari, for example, Poshmark. Find anything from another retailer, let's say Amazon or eBay, and if you can find it for sale locally from somewhere else, then pick it up right away and flip it for a profit. Now, you don't always have to ship it out. You can sell it locally, which will increase your profit margin, but it requires a little bit more labor work. So I do recommend putting in more labor work at the beginning because you really have nothing else to lose. So when you build up 0 to 5K, once you have that 5K budget, then I would recommend you starting, or what I would do is starting Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. Now, personally, this is exactly what I did to basically turn 5K to 25K or and beyond. Honestly, Facebook Marketplace is by far the easiest way of turning a good chunk of money into a large chunk of money, so you can use that for future projects and get into other businesses. So Facebook Marketplace dropshipping is very, very easy. If you have no clue what e-commerce is or dropshipping is, then definitely there's a surplus of tutorials and videos all over YouTube that you can watch to learn how. You don't need to buy any course. There's absolutely no reason to buy a course at this point. So Facebook Marketplace, 5K to 25K. Personally, it took, I would think it would take 3 or 4 months to do this if you're actually working on this every day. But if you work on it for a larger amount of time, then you can definitely do this a lot quicker. However, the only limitation is that you're gonna run out of capital at some point, since Facebook Marketplace does have a usually 2-week hold when your item gets delivered to a customer. Now, to maximize this and get the absolute fastest time to turn this 5K into 25K, which is 5x, is to sell low ticket, high profit margin items. This way, obviously, you're going to spend a lot of time fulfilling orders, but in this scenario, you're going to get the most amount of money for your time. So let's say a $6 item you can sell for $25. You know, you're going to get something like a 200 plus or 300 plus margin on the item. So I would definitely do low ticket, high profit margin items when starting out. Now, the last step from turning 25K into 100K, this is where all the fun begins. It is going to be, I would personally do Shopify, honestly. Obviously, there are Amazon, there's Walmart. There are 2 big opportunities right there, but I personally really like Shopify for one main reason. Shopify, you learn real skills that even if you fail at, you're going to have those skills later on in life to go ahead and use and monetize with. For example, with Shopify, you need to be able to write copy. Copy is really, really valuable to any business and any other freelancer, because copy is what delivers sales and what gets to the end customer and converts them into a paying and recurring customer at the end of the day. Now, at this point, you do want to keep as many streams of income as you want. Definitely do not quit Facebook Marketplace if it's consistently bringing you in income, because you don't want to run out of capital. So you want to have something in the background, like your job, for example. Don't quit at this point either. Have your Facebook Marketplace, have your job, and then start Shopify. You should be able to multitask 3 different businesses at once. 3 is not that big of a deal. Once you get more than 4 or 5, then it gets a bit of a hassle. But at this point, you also want to outsource some of your work. For example, Facebook Marketplace, sourcing items, for example, and placing orders. Get a virtual assistant, $100 every 2 weeks, $200 a month. Very, very cheap and very affordable. Saves you a lot of time so you can work on your Shopify business. Why do I believe Shopify is the biggest opportunity compared to Amazon and Walmart? Well, obviously Walmart, it's a new marketplace if you haven't heard of selling on Walmart. Amazon has been around for a while now, and obviously Amazon does have a lot of potential. I wouldn't say there's a lot of competition. There is a lot of competition, but it's never saturated. There's always room for someone else to be added and join to make a living off Amazon or Walmart. But at this point, Shopify is the best because you learn multiple skills that you can go ahead and fall back on if you fail at Shopify. But as long as you have stable income coming in every single month, then there's absolutely no way you're gonna fail at Shopify unless you quit before you actually succeed. So keep at it. Turning 25K to 100K may be the longest time. It may take the longest time because Shopify is such a beast. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of marketing skills, a lot of skills that you need to master before you turn your 25K into 100K consistently with profitable ads. So hope you guys enjoyed this little roadmap that I laid out for myself and a little guidance that you guys could do as well if you're struggling to turn your first few $1,000s and flip it to multiple 6 and 7 figures and beyond. Hopefully this roadmap helps you. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop a like first, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions. And until next time, it is Trevor, and it was great seeing you guys. Peace out.